2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up, the Kings taking on the Trailblazers. The Sacramento Kings, they've been rolling all year, and nobody can seem to slow them down. At home tonight, they're looking for their next victim. Blazers, Kings. Up next, right after this. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And our broadcast team tonight. Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, Anthony Simons came in as a shy teenager. He said, people here have seen me grow up. Even those around me tell me, man, you've come a long way. You're becoming a man now. I'm coming out of my shell. I've grown a lot, and I'm out of the quiet stage. Now, I'm much more talkative. Kevin?
He is, and his game, David, speaks volumes by itself. David, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Grant is out there with Little, and it's Eubanks in at the 5 spot. And for the Kings, the backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Barnes in at the 3.
You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. Lillard the pass to Little. Now Simons. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. 2 big marks there, you're right. And the last 2 lottery picks for Portland before the latest draft, Lillard and McCollum.
And Kevin, McCollum has since moved on, but they have knocked it out of the park in the last decade. Great job of maximizing draft assets.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Sabonis. Tee right on him.
And with Sabonis, as his minutes have increased, so has his production. The future is bright for this young man. Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
Free throw good, Sabonis. And Sabonis drops them both. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. Now here's Little. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. He can't get that one to fall. So the Kings will take it the other way. And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
Here's Fox. And it's Portland with the rebound. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
Now Herter after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Fox, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Grant. Now here's Simon. He's defended by Herter. Here's Eubanks. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
So it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Look at the Kings. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. And checking out Portland, 4.5 games behind.
Yeah, and when you look at Portland, they haven't gotten anywhere near where they wanted to be this season. Pretty clear there's a big talent gap between them and the true contenders.
And we've all thought this. They're just a middle-of-the-road team. The last thing anyone in the NBA wants to be.
Lyles no good.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Reddish. And he banks in the layup.
Beautiful take from Cam, absorbing the contact and muscling through it.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Back to Mitchell. Pass to Monk. Just 5 to shoot. Unloads. Sacramento gets it back. The shot, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Portland. The pass to Sharp. 26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Reddish. 4 on the clock. Poked away. It's stolen by Davis. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. No luck that time either. Pass to Sharp. Fires the 3. That shot off. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Trailblazers lead by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Fans, your Kings,
and close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
On the floor for Portland. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Little out there with Grant. And it's Watford into the center, locking down the middle. Now, here's Simons. Following the missed shot by Sabonis. Simons, the pass to Grant. Shoots over Fox. No good from Grant. The Kings trailing. Here's Herter. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
This is where Herter's toughness comes into play. Inside against physical D.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Now here's Little. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes to Simons. Shot clock at 5. The 19-footer is on the money.
Simons, he's a born shooter. He's got a great mix of confidence and ability.
Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
A key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
That's good from Barnes.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Murray's checked in for Alex Len. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Nasir Little. And he makes both free throws. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoff.
Now here's Simons. 17 points in his last outing. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Thybulle's got his first bucket of the night.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
And the pass to Barnes. Outside, Fox. Now Herter. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Rashawn Holmes is checked in for the Kings. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Knox, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Reddish comes in for Anthony Simons. And it's Johnson in for Damian Lillard. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take
Trailblazers ball.
Sacramento making some changes. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Sabonis. Malik Monk comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's Mitchell in for De'Aaron Fox. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Eubanks. Johnson outside. Pass to Eubanks. He dishes it to Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Impressive play by Cam Reddish. Capable of throwing it down.
Johnson against Mitchell. Holmes kicks to Davis. Down low. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last.
Boy, if you're the coach, you'd hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Sharp's checked in for the Trailblazers. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. On the wing, Johnson. Covered by Mitchell. Here's Reddish. No good on that one. So the Kings will take it the other way. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Kings making a switch here.
Second team
Miles
foul.
checked in.
At the line for your Kings, Rashawn Holmes. At the line for one.
That free throw good from Holmes.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that group.
Now, here's Sean. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Scooped up. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Monk. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Kings lead by 1.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Johnson, the pass to Eubanks. Shoots over Holmes. And that one's good. Eubanks.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
And with that height, he can get a clean look on any shot at any time.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Portland out in front, leading by a point. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They led by 2 after the first. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. What did you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well as they perform offensively, I'm surprised that they haven't opened up a significant lead. I mean, the passing shots and shooting well, they're making good decisions. They haven't opened up the game yet. That could be different.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
Well, they're just not creating enough scoring opportunities, and they're pretty lucky they're not trailing by 15 right now. They need to play more unselfishly, work for better spacing, go stronger to the basket.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Okay, Sacramento. Time to get loud.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Fox. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. And it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now here's Herter. Fader on the way. Barnes can't get it to go.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Passes it to Lillard. There's the lob to the hoop. And it's Simon's missing.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Little passes to Eubanks. Nice D from Sabonis.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Simons from outside. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one. This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Simons surveying the D. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Sabonis. And Smitty, one player who's really improved in a very short amount of time is Anthony Simons.
Kevin, a dynamic guard who plays with a lot of confidence. He is especially lethal on the offensive end. And it's because he is capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
And the first one drops. Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And, GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Alex Len's checked in for Murray. Terrence Davis comes in for Barnes. And it's Malik Monk in for Kevin Huerter.
Such an explosive talent. Anthony Simons can carry your offense in stretches when you need that.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Sacramento making their last shot. That one drops for Watford. Watford's got his first points in this one.
The playmaking skills of Lillard reads defenses so well and recognizes when they've left a teammate uncovered.
Now, here's Fox. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Here's Davis. Kept alive. Tries again. Sabonis trying to get open. Misses the layup. Portland trailing here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, DA. And in a league full of shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside. Has refined his shot selection the last few years and starting to come into his own as a reliable outside threat.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Len. Trey Lyles comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox.
What's up?
Free throw drops for Monk.
There's a quiet confidence that Monk seems to play with. You can see he just feels like nobody can guard him. Kid just plays with an edge.
Now, here's Reddish. Back to Johnson. There's 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. And there's the pass to Watford. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Holmes. Sacramento leading by 5. Mitchell left side. On the wing, Monk. 5 points in the game. Back to Mitchell. Good if it goes. The third quarter comes to a close. Kings lead by 5. We've got more in store for you
20.
right after this.
The Trailblazers, 15.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so here's Portland. It's a 5-point game. On the court for the Trailblazers. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Little out there with Reddish. And it's Watford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Rebounded by Holmes.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Murray. Misses off the right iron.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Reddish. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
A solid shooter with good all-around skills. Cam Reddish is tough to anticipate defensively.
Trailblazers. Cam Reddish, 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
A versatile wing with a good overall skill set. Reddish has a bright future in this league, and I think his peers would agree.
And the Kings making a change here. Sabonis is checked in. Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Jeremy Grant comes in for Sharp. Good on the second free throw.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Barnes outside. Back to Fox. Now the pass to Sabonis. It's not going to go for him. And it's Portland the other way. To the inside. Here's Reddish. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Now, here's Fox. It's deflected. And now Portland on the break. Lillard with the ball. Grant dishes to Lillard. To tie it up. And that one, good. Lillard's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
I love how crafty Damian Lillard is inside, finding a way past the D into his shot.
And another great look at the 2K drive. Here's Herter. Back to Fox. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Lillard bounce pass. Little kicks to Lillard. Grant outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now here's Reddish. Defense right on him. Grant trying to break free. Reddish the pass to Eubanks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Second team foul. Shooting for Portland, Drew Eubanks, taking 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that brings them within 2. Simons, he's checked in for Reddish. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Inside, here's Murray. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, instinctively, too, Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator. And that's one reason why his team is playing well.
Now here's Lillard. Rejected by Murray. Dishes to Fox. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Little. He's defended by Herter. Simons the pass to Grant. Kicks to Lillard. Jacks up a 3. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
No moment is too big for Dame. He specializes in hitting tiny shots.
Puts it up from 12. Eubanks grabs the miss. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, a chance to take the lead. This is huge.
And the dunk by Grant.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 2. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field. And a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out.
Thank you, David. Here's Eubanks. Connects from downtown.
Doesn't take many of those, but Nazir Little from beyond the arc.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're behind by 5. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
For your 916 Crew Dance Team.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. You need a big basket, you come to me.
Personal foul. Third team. At the free throw line for the Trailblazers, Damian Lillard. At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
One of the best free throw shooters in NBA history. Lillard is not who you want at the line if you're hoping for a miss.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length. He's a factor there in the paint.
Sacramento, De'Aaron Fox taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
High pressure moment here for De'Aaron Fox. No need to rush, just focus on the hoop.
Fox hits them both.
And that makes it a 1-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
At the free throw line for the Trailblazers, Drew Eubanks. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game. It's Fox with the drive. Again, the miss by the Kings. And he commits the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
15 foul. Shooting for Portland, Damian Lillard. At the line for 2.
He gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
He's known for being clutch. When games are tight, Damian Lillard leans into the spotlight and knows how to deliver.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. Here's Fox. Outside, Sabonis. Again, the miss by the Kings. And so it's Portland winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Dame. I know you guys wanted this game tonight, so how were you able to get it done?
I thought it was a game that we just had to come out, you know, with a certain level of urgency and aggressiveness. We started the game off really strong. Obviously, they made a run. They play free. They play aggressive. They got some guys that can get things done. They made a game of it. We had to work for it, which, you know, we expect, we respect. So it was a great group effort. We did the things we need to do to get a win, and that's the most important thing.
Yeah, you're keeping it rolling, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.